Welcome to my channel. Uh, in this video, we are going to discuss about the MCQ multiple choice question and answer from the topic different types of transmission line. Okay, from the subject transmission lines and waveguides and transmission lines and RF system for 2013 regulation as well as 2017 regulation. Okay, so already I posted the two videos for this unit 1. Okay, transmission line unit 1. If you want to learn the remaining transmission lines and waveguides video, I will give link in the description box. You can see. And if you want to learn the signals and system MCQ, principles of DSP, electronic circuits to MCQ, and circuit analysis, antenna and microwave engineering MCQ. I created the separate playlist in my channel for each subject MCQ. So you go and learn, or I will give link in the description box. You can refer it. So we will see the first one. Identify which of the following is not a transmission line. Okay, telephone line, power transmission, underground cable, cavity resonator. Cavity resonator is not a transmission line. Okay, telephone line is a transmission line. Power transmission, it is also a transmission line. Underground cable, coaxial cable, optical fiber cable, twisted pair cable, all is a transmission line. Cavity resonator is not a transmission line. The next thing, the open wire transmission line consists of dash, conductor, dielectric, both conductor and dielectric, either conductor or dielectric. The open wire transmission line, it consists of both conductor and dielectric. Okay, it consists of both conductors and dielectric. The next thing, the telephone lines and the power lines are open wire transmission line. Stay, it is a true or false. Okay, telephone line and a power line are open wire transmission line. It's a true. Okay, it's a true only. The next thing, the cable transmission line consists of conductors, insulators, insulated conductors, insulated conductor with dielectric. The cable transmission line, it consists of insulated conductor with dielectric. Okay, so the cables are underground transmission lines. So the cable, so already that cable, it is having the insulation in an outer layer as well as the conductors, two conductors there within that insulator with separated by the dielectric. The next one, the conductors lie perpendicularly with dielectric in the cable line. It's a true or false? It's a false. The conductors are not lie perpendicularly, it's a parallel. The conductors are considered parallel with a solid dielectric in any transmission line. The next one, the coaxial cable. The coaxial cable consists of conductors, dielectric, conductor with dielectric, two conductors with dielectric. Coaxial cable consists of two conductors with dielectric. Okay, the coaxial cable consists of a hollow conductor and the second conductor is located inside and coaxial with the tube. Okay, it consists of two conductors with dielectric. The next one, the coaxial cable are used in dash, telephone cable, power transmission, television signal transmission, short wave transmission. Coaxial cable are used in television signal transmission. Okay, so the antenna is connected with the TV receiver via this coaxial cable. Then the next one, identify which is not a type of waveguide. Okay, so waveguide is also used to transmit the power. So identify which is not a type of waveguide. Rectangular, circular, cylindrical and cavity resonator. So cavity resonator is not a type of waveguide. There is a rectangular waveguide is there, circular and cylindrical waveguide is there. So the cavity resonator is not a waveguide. Next one, the range of frequencies handled by the waveguide is dash, hertz, kilohertz, megahertz, gigahertz. The range of frequency handled by the waveguide is gigahertz. So the waveguides is used to transmit the frequency in the range gigahertz. Okay, that is usually, in particular, the waveguides are active above 6 gigahertz. Okay, so if you are transmitting the wave above 6 gigahertz means the loss is very less. Okay, if you are transmitting the frequency less than 6 gigahertz means in that waveguide there is a losses are there. Then the next one, the range of frequency operated by coaxial cable is dash megahertz. So coaxial cable, it transmits the frequency in the range of megahertz signals. Okay, usually the coaxial cables are used in television cable line transmission. Okay, so it is used to carry the signal of frequency range megahertz. Then the next one, the cutoff frequency for waveguide operation is dash. The cutoff frequency for waveguide operation is 6 gigahertz. Okay, 6 gigahertz. The cutoff frequency means it should be operated above the particular cutoff frequency. So in waveguide, if you are transmitting above 6 gigahertz means the losses, the power transmission is effective. Okay, below which means we will get some attenuation. That is said to be the cutoff frequency. So waveguide, it will allow the signal above 6 gigahertz in a very effective transmission manner. The next thing, indicate the false statement in terms of both transmission lines and waveguides. It can pass several signals simultaneously, can use stub, quarter wave transformer and directional coupler, have equal power losses, can carry electromagnetic wave. So which one is false means the third one. The transmission line and the waveguide have equal power loss. It is a wrong thing. Okay, remaining three is a correct. Then the next one, after reflection from a plane conducting wall, the electromagnetic wave acquire an apparent velocity which is greater than velocity of light in free space. It is called dash. It is a phase velocity. Okay, after reflection from a plane conducting wall, the electromagnetic wave acquire an apparent velocity which is greater than the velocity of light. It is called as a phase velocity. The next thing, which of the following is a high frequency transmission line? So the transmission line handling the high frequency signal, it is called as a high frequency. So what are the transmission line handling the high frequency? Coaxial cable, open wire, twin lead, all of the above. It's a high frequency transmission line. Next one, to couple coaxial line to a parallel wire line, it is best to use dash. Okay, in order to couple coaxial line and a parallel wire line, we have to use slotted line, balloon, directional coupler, quarter wave transformer, balloon. Okay, we have to use balloon. Balloon means balanced, unbalanced transformer. Okay, balloon. Then which type of transmission line will have the least characteristics impedance? So which transmission line will have least characteristics impedance? Is that not coaxial cable? The coaxial cable have the very least characteristics impedance. The next one, the velocity factor for a transmission line is always greater than unity, depends on the permittivity of surrounding media, is least for air media, is governed by skin effect. The velocity factor for a transmission line depends on the permittivity of surrounding medium. The next one, the characteristics impedance of a transmission line is independent of its length. Okay, so wherever we are measuring the characteristics impedance, the characteristics impedance value, it should be same. Okay, the characteristics impedance is independent of its length. The next one, for connecting an unbalanced coaxial line to balanced antenna, we use a balloon. Okay, balanced, unbalanced transformer. It is a balloon. In order to connect unbalanced coaxial line to balanced antenna, we have to use balloon. The next one, which of the following is used in computer networks? Okay, coaxial cable, open wire, twisted pair cable. Okay, both A and C. Coaxial cable and twisted pair cable is used in computer network like Ethernet and internet connections. Okay, so these are all the some of the questions from the types of transmission line. Okay, so thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe my channel for more videos and share this video to your friends also. Okay, if you want to learn other than this TLW, if you want to learn the signals and system MCQ videos as well as the lecture videos, then principles of DSP, then discrete time signal processing, electronic circuits too, and circuit analysis, antenna and microwave engineering. In my channel, there is a separate playlist is there. You go and learn, or I will give link in the description box. You can see. Okay. So thanks. We will meet in the next video.